Hello and welcome to Canutillo Convos, the official Canutillo ISD podcast. We are here with our fearless leader.
Again, fearless.
Dr. Pedro Galaviz.
I
am Gustavo Reveles.
UT beat Alabama. Come on, Packers won.
Yeah, but how did the Jets do with their new quarterback, Doc?
Their Achilles? He's not our quarterback anymore.
Oh, you don't know? Last time I spoke about this, like, I'll always follow him.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did.
No.
That's exactly what you said.
I wasn't a homer like that.
Yeah.
I didn't love the guy.
Yeah.
He's probably in his retreat right now in California. And peace, love, and chicken grease, whatever they say.
Yeah. Anyway, we are here. I'm Gustavo Reveles, the Director of Communications, and of course, Laura Caballeros with us as well, always in control. And Doc, we have some special guests today. We have two of our newest employees of the school district, and they're new because they're bringing a new program to Canutillo ISD. We have Mr. Bryan Tellez, and I'm sorry I forget your name. Kaitlyn.
Arellano.
And they're both with a new grant that's bringing a new program to Canutillo ISD. It's an after-school program that is going to be long-term and being funded by the state. We're lucky to have it, and this is going to really benefit most of our families here in Canutillo.
Yeah, it is. It's an after-school, like most parents. You know, what do you do after 3:00? And it's Brian? How much is the grant?
It's close to $2 million.
It's $2 million.
Yeah, close. I believe.
What's
so.
Close?
I don't have the exact numbers.
1.9999 or
I'm not sure.
It's around $2 million. That's there you go. And but it's a program that's statewide. Yes. You apply for it, and so if you're lucky enough, you get funded, right?
It is a competitive grant. It is a very competitive grant. It's growing here in our region. More and more districts, more and more organizations are trying to get this grant. So it is a big achievement that we were able to bring this grant over here to Canutillo, and I'm super excited. So I was watching some research yesterday. With Sarah Daly, she's a coordinator for TEA for the Grants Administration Department. And she said that this was the most competitive cycle that she has ever seen. Out of the whole, it's a Texas grant. So out of all the districts and organizations that applied, only 33% were awarded. So only 33% of the whole applicants were awarded. And it is also the grant that has the most award amount. So it's the biggest grant so far. So it was pretty good information.
So it's in all our elementary schools? Or?
It is at 5 of our elementary schools. Yes.
Yeah. So you have to be a Title I school to qualify for these services. So of course, Reyes is one of the few schools in our entire region that is not a Title I school. Okay. So every other elementary school in our district is getting this program. It's an after-school program. It's started already this week, right? We have some early recruitment.
It did start this week. We started on Monday, and we had a great turnout. People are curious about the program. They're eager to join us. I mean, coordinators, I'm sure Ms. Arellano has heard a bunch of calls, and parents and even staff
wondering. What do parents? I'm a parent. Mm-hmm. Why should I enroll my kid in this program?
I think this program is especially beneficial not only for working parents, but your students also are given the opportunity for continued learning through academic assistance, tutoring, we help with homework, and not only that, but they also get the opportunity to engage in enrichment activities. So yes, they are going to continue learning after school, but it's going to be in a way that helps them expand creativity, to collaborate with other students, to create bonds, friendships. And not only that, but we also even offer opportunities for clubs, so they get to know their interests a little bit more, art clubs, sports clubs, and that's something that we hope to continue to expand.
So you're at JDE?
Yes, I'm at Jose
Damian.
Yes.
So what do how many people are in, like, at the school? Like, how many adults are there? How many tutors are there? How many
So right now we're still in the process of getting surveying out just to see how many teachers are going to be interested in providing that assistance.
Okay.
And from that point, as we need more, we'll kind of source outward and see what we need to do so that we have the proper staff to hold up the program.
That's great. And to me, what's interesting here is that it's gonna benefit families not just because you're providing this educational and extracurricular programming for kids, but really it's a money saving issue for families because a lot of these families, they work late, Doc, right?
Daycare.
So they have to pay for daycare. And now this program's free for families that are in these schools. And not only is it free, it's meaningful, right? It's something that the kid can actually use. And this program runs all the way to 6 p.m., I believe. So their kids are taken care of, and we even feed them, right? We give them a snack and send them home kind of fed. Again, Cantillo ISD is doing everything we need to educate and nourish kids from sun up to sundown.
Yep.
What do you feed them?
Yep. Snacks, pretty much whatever the cafeteria offers us, we give them.
It's in partnership with our child nutrition program.
There's a lot of partners working together with this grant. Everyone's on board. Everyone is excited. And yeah, like Ms. Kaitlyn was saying, like our programs are disguised as fun activities in learning. So kids feel that they're having fun, they're doing this cool stuff that they don't usually get to do, but there's always some learning that comes with those activities. And what Ms. Kaitlyn was also saying is like we also value a lot, or this grant values a lot, student voice and choice, where if there's a club or an activity that we don't have and there's interest, the students are interested in that, we'll get those resources, we'll get those people together, and we'll open those clubs.
So I can start a Green Bay Packer fan club.
Yep.
At JDE
membership 1. But
that's kind of cool. So how do you engage kids' voice and choice?
We do surveys, so there's going to be surveys implemented throughout the year in the semester. And one example is like for sometimes we kind of hint out the idea of cooking. Usually cooking classes or cooking clubs are very, very good to our students. And we see how much excitement we get from them, and then we start implementing those cooking programs or those cooking clubs. Same with robotics, drones. Pretty much we try to see what interest is there at that particular center, and we'll start evolving those programs and have them become strong, and then we will collaborate with other schools or all the other programs and feed off of each other, like see who's doing what. Like let's say if one program's doing like a cool robotics club, the other one's doing like a really cool arts and crafts club, like molding and clay. We come together, we share those ideas, and we try to implement other things. So it's a lot of collaboration, a lot of helping each other, and just supporting our students.
That's great. And what I found really interesting is the fact that that you have we brought in a team, Doc. This program is being funded by the state, and we brought a whole new team. And most of you guys have experience with this program from having worked in this with this grant funding in another school district.
Yes.
So you're bringing experience into our systems now.
Yes, of course.
What can parents expect from that experience?
Parents can expect people familiar with the program. All right, whenever it's a new cycle, a new grantee, there's a lot of questions, a lot of so what do you guys do? What can we do? What can't we do? Basically, all that experience is going to help us answer those questions, and it's going to help us implement those programs at those centers quickly. So there's not going to be delays. There's not going to be buffer time. We are good to go. We're ready to go. We're excited to go, and as it seems like the community can pick up on that already, because we have parents asking about our programs and when can they start sending the kids, or where can we expand that number of kids that we're servicing. So I do foresee our programs servicing close to 100 students per center daily.
So you guys out there in the morning when they pick up, when they drop off?
Like, yeah, so
doing the mattress sale, you got a mattress, 21st Century Grant. Like.
As a matter of fact, we have parent-teacher conference today, so we're heading out there with flyers, with information, with ready to answer questions, anything that we can do to help those parents in those communities. We'll be ready.
I have a bunny outfit that I wore.
He's not kidding.
I'm kidding. I do. That I wore because you gotta you're trying to get kids, right?
Yeah.
You got to do that.
That engagement is
That
very
hook.
important. Yeah.
Like, hey, it's gonna be fun, and
Yesterday,
so
I
you
was.
can use it. Have a bunny outfit.
Yeah. I'll
And-
definitely consider it.
I learned something earlier this week, Doc. Is that you actually went to JD, right?
Yes,
You're at JD
I did.
alumni.
Oh, you did?
Yes, I
That's
did as
crazy.
a child. So full circle. Now I'm back and I'm helping the community. So I'm very excited.
Yeah.
And I think it's important because even just walking in the school, I remember what I liked as a kid. So something that I went to when I was younger was puppet club, and I don't think they have that anymore. So it's just little things that kind of putting yourself in their shoes and thinking about
Why-
what you would have liked as a
Why'd
kid.
you like puppet club?
It was
Yeah.
fun. They pull you in,
Everybody
right?
loves puppets.
Yeah, everyone loves it. So and when I was little, I don't even know, that wasn't even something I thought of, but a counselor pulled us, hey, look, we have this club after school. So it's engaging with kids so that they know that there's these opportunities and you can explore different groups and find things that you might actually like.
And interestingly enough, on Monday when I was at her campus helping her out, there was this little girl that was trying to show me her puppet show. She has this whole puppet show
yes.
put
Oh, that's
together.
cool.
Yes.
But I couldn't get to it because I just was running around
Yes.
up and down. I told her, you know what? Find a name to your puppet show. The activity for that day was down there. We're building rockets. Try to incorporate those rockets into your puppet show. And then she started like coming up with these other ideas.
Mhm.
And the next time I get here or I come to your school, you can show me your puppet show and I'll be excited to see it.
Mhm.
But just that student engagement, they're very creative. We can get a lot of feedback from them and a lot of interest. Yesterday when I was at Garcia, some kids wanted to race me. They're like, Mr. Can we race? I'm like, I feel stretched enough. It's almost towards the end of the day, so I'm like, let's do it. I want to call it a tie, but they're saying that they beat me, but it's
No,
just
that's-
that
You lost.
I probably
Yeah.
lost.
That would have been a hard no for me.
Heck no for me.
I love it.
You'd run every day. What are you talking about?
Yeah, but I guess like I run.
I just didn't know that.
Little 56-year-old pace.
I didn't know they were so fast. I underestimated them.
No,
Like,
those kids
yeah, I
have
can probably
energy
like, they're super
Yeah,
fast.
those kids can run, man.
Oh
Oh,
man, I remember one time former Tristan Hernandez, the former board member.
and he's young.
Oh man, after a graduation at
Don has.
at UTEP on
Oh,
the
yeah.
field,
Yeah.
and we raced, and he gave me 10 yards. I swear, I pulled a hammy. He gave me 10 yards, and he still beat me.
No. I don't know. So if parents want to, I know we've emailed parents. So if they're interested, check their email. There's a couple of emails there from Canutillo ISD regarding this program. But if they don't have it in their inbox, or they
don't know
misplaced
about
it, what can they do? Can they still enroll in this program?
Yes, of course. Our programs are going to be open to every student that's enrolled in this particular 5 schools, grades K through 5. So they all qualify to attend our programs, and it's free of charge. Everything will be provided to them. Those are pretty much the only requirements that we have for our programs. Aside from emails, we're also doing phone calls. I know the site coordinators have been reaching out to the parents that have questions. We have a little survey with questions that parents might have, and we just get back to them, answer questions. It doesn't have to be by the email. I know I've talked to front office people at the campuses where they tell me, oh, here's some post-it notes. Parent had this question, parent had this question, parent had this question. Then we come back, see what questions they have. We start calling
Do you
them.
have and I don't know, like a QR code? So if I'm a parent going up, or do you have a website? Are they on our website?
It's going to be on our website. We're working with them to create the content. So we're going to have a pretty robust website. People can go for information. But right now, what I wanted to get to is if someone's interested, if a parent's interested, what they need to do is they need to call the front office of their school and ask about the program. They can enroll that way,
Yes.
correct?
Yes.
Awesome.
Or just call me, 972-880-3165, 972-880-3165. Call me, because again, you call front office, there's so much things going on, and someone answers, someone doesn't answer. So again, parents, we want you involved, so just give us a call.
We want to make sure that parents have access to these programs, that kids are taking advantage of these things. We're working hard to secure funding for these transformative programs, Doc, and we want to make sure parents take full advantage of them.
We even give them a ride home at the end.
Transportation is provided, meals are provided, and again, this replaces that after school care that many parents need.
But not only that, think about it. And Kaitlyn, you just recently married, right? Congratulations, August 5th.
Thank you.
How many days and times? I know you're newlywed. We've been married 5 days, 7 days, 20 hours and 22 seconds. I love you. But as a parent, your kids in this program, they get to do their homework. They get to do a fun activity, puppets, rockets, whatever. And then when you get home, you get family time.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So you don't rush that kid into the room to, hey, go do your homework, go do that. It's already done. And hopefully they get a snack. And all you got to do is maybe make them
Yeah.
peanut butter and jelly sandwich. I don't know what they eat at home, but, and then boom, it's quality family time. To play board games or do whatever, you take a walk, go and spend time together as a family. So I think it's great opportunity.
Yeah, I use the word transformative because it truly is. I mean, our families are stretched so thin, right? Most families, both parents have to work. Their schedule is super booked. This, like you said, allows them that opportunity to
Time.
time, and making sure that the kid is being tended to, and that quality time they're gonna have with them is not spent having to do chores, not having to spend to do the things that take up not so much fun time, and this is all family time that you're left
And
with.
it's safe. You're at the school.
Yeah.
You know your child's not going anywhere. Your child's boom at the school. Hey, let me get some homework. Let me knock that out. Then you get to do some fun activities, eat a snack, whatever, and then you go home to spend again. I just think a lot of families, when you talk to young parents, and you're right, it's dealing with, hey, I get home and Mio has homework and I can't do that homework, and then boom, you want to make sure they get to bed and do whatever they do. And so you're right. Time, words, and opportunity are three things you can't get back. So.
Yeah, and it's awesome that we're able to provide this, and just parents. These obviously the schools: Canutillo Elementary School, Bill Childress Elementary School, Davenport Elementary School, Damian Elementary School, and Garcia Elementary School. These are the schools that have the program. Each school has a site coordinator that is handling everything that has to do with this program, the 21st Century program at this school, also called Texas ACE, right?
Yes.
So every school will have someone on campus, Doc, to manage the program, to make sure that the kids are being provided the services that they're entitled to. And then collaborating with other schools, collaborating with central office to make sure that we're following procedures, that we're following protocols, and that that we're doing what we set out to do. So it's an exciting time for Canutillo.
It is. Any last words? Any Green Bay Packer thoughts?
Yeah.
Any Austin thoughts?
I saw Love play.
You saw
this
Love
weekend.
play?
I was like,
I
oh
love
my
you.
god!
I love you.
I should probably draft him for my fantasy.
Where'd you go to school?
I went to UTEP. I
Go
graduated from
Miners.
UTEP.
Go Miners.
Did they win?
No.
Oh yeah, they lost.
Yeah,
They were at halftime. Right?
They were out,
Not so
and
much.
they had a terrible third quarter.
I always say UTEP should just stick to basketball.
Basketball.
They should be like Duke, right?
Yeah.
They're a small enough school. Basketball, you probably need like 10, 12 players across the country
Yep.
versus the whole football team.
Yep.
That's my thoughts.
Or maybe just invest into the football program.
Or invest.
Yeah.
But still, basketball is probably an easier sport.
Well, basketball is the king sport in.
Yeah,
in
you guys
UTEP.
were
Yeah.
number, right? The first.
Yeah, first Texas school to win the national
Now
championship.
Baylor and.
We won't talk about that.
Awesome.
But some last words too. It's this program is not just gonna be only for students. There's a family engagement component to it. So we are here to serve as parents also. If there's a need that a parent needs or has, and we can meet it, we'll definitely meet those needs.
So if I'm a parent, what needs would I?
So same with students. We'll hand out surveys to parents to see if they want some help with computer literacy, checking school websites, maybe career development or professional development. And we'll see that interest, and we'll set up sessions, monthly sessions for them, so that they can attend, get that information, learn from us. So there's definitely a family engagement component to service our parents and our communities. So that's super cool. We service there's the students and parents, and we were talking about quality time. Sometimes those sessions look like maybe just having a parent and the child participate in an activity together, spend that quality time. And sometimes what I do tell parents is like, you know what, I understand that we get caught up with life, job, school, other siblings, so sometimes it's hard like to spend that one-on-one quality time. So use this activity, participate with your student, and then we'll have something really cool for them to do and meaningful.
Yeah,
So
like make puppets.
make puppets.
Or he told me a great idea for Valentine's Day. They could come together, make cookies together.
Yeah.
Just activities like that to give parents the opportunity
Mhm.
to be with their kids and get that time.
Oh yeah, anytime. Anytime. Anything else?
That's it.
I'd like to shout out because Dr. Kearney, soon to be Dr. Jessica Arellano, she's going to graduate from, I think, Texas A&M. Where's that? Was that a school? Texas A&M?
I heard that. I think it's like, like
Somewhere.
Yeah.
Somewhere. Well, anyway, soon to be. We went to Holdsworth last
Yes.
in Austin, and it's about leadership development and the principal pipeline. But our neighbors in Carlsbad. Met some neighbors, Miss Laverne and Allison and Jerry from Allison. We were at their table, and they're 2 hours up, so I'd like to say hi to them, and thank you Holdsworth and HEB for letting us be part of this leadership pipeline.
Well, and in that regard, you're implementing a leadership institute here in Canutillo from that.
Yeah.
So we look forward to seeing that work that you're doing up in Austin at the.
Yeah, I
at the
missed
Holdsworth.
homecoming.
You did miss homecoming, but it was for a good reason. So anyone out there thinking that he was just out gallivanting, that was not what he was
I wanted to be
doing.
there. I was there. Board approved us being part of Holdsworth. So
This is
missed homecoming.
Yeah.
Always loved being around the kids. And again, this is to provide so it's called Texas ACE.
Yes, so it is at a state level. It is called Texas ACE. ACE stands for Afterschool Centers on Education. At a federal level, because it's federally funded, it's called 21st Century Community Learning Centers.
So what do you want to be called?
I would say Texas ACE or ACE. Yeah,
Ace.
it's short, it's nice, people can
you should
remember.
get like a Vegas shirt that just has like the ACE.
ACE.
Yeah, just wear like hats and say.
Yes.
I'm not promoting gambling or anything. I'm just right.
But you're also not promoting it.
No, but ACE sounds better.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
ACE.
So ACE stands for
After School
After
Centers
School.
on Education.
After School Centers on Education. That sounds cool.
Yeah.
ACE.
Well, welcome to
Thank you,
Canutillo,
thank you.
and we're looking forward to having these programs thrive and make a huge difference.
We're excited to be here.
Yes, thank
All
you.
right, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right,
And we
enjoy.
will see you guys next week in the next episode of Canutillo Combos.
Yep. Go Horns. Go Pack. Go.
Go Eagles.